Hello there, it is I, Big Rich VSG. This is my video log for YouTube, post-op for my vertical sleeve gastrectomy. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody who supports me, family and friends. I love you all. This is by far the greatest decision I've made with my physical being. I'll start with the numbers. January 9th, I was 440 pounds. Started the process with North Florida Bariatrics, Dr. Japano. He got my ball rolling and was finally okayed for surgery, fully covered by my insurance. That was on January 27th. I started my 2-week diet pre-op. Lost 20 pounds in the 2-week diet. It wasn't liquids, it was actually solids. It was interesting because, I went in energized, 408 pounds. My procedure was on August 10th, and I had the procedure on the 10th early in the morning. Started liquids the next day after my upper GI test, I guess you want to call it, where they give you that nasty liquid. That's going to stick with me for the rest of my life, by the way. It wasn't because it almost killed me, but it was because it was just nasty, and I had to endure it for, it felt like hours, but it was only like 6 minutes or so. That was me being dramatic. Anyway, here I am. It is August 24th. I am starting my 3rd week of the post-op diet. It's pureed foods. Truth be told, I've been doing pureed foods for the last 3 or 4 days now. I started using a couple pieces of cut chicken or whatever and blending it with my soup, to thicken it. I really wanted to understand how the full effect worked. I didn't want to test my limits to the point of getting the sticking. I wanted just to see if I understood what mastication was going to do. What was the point? You get all these paperworks when they put you through the dietitian and stuff, and they give you these documents, and a lot of it is plate size and portion control, and then there's the small things, like chewing your food and not chasing your food with liquids. All of these things occur. How many people sit in a restaurant today and take 2 bites of their hamburger, literally 1 bite and then 1 bite, and then it goes down the throat, and then they chase it with a soda. They told me these things prior to surgery, about chewing and stuff, and now that I'm in the pureed portion, and some of the stuff doesn't get pureed all the way, and that's really awesome because the chunks will be in there and I have to chew it, and then I have to think to myself, what was I doing with the full liquids, and how is this going to affect my stomach? I'm looking through my stomach. It's literally that. It's a tube, and if I don't eat properly, I'm going to put myself in a world of hurt. And what is here is the idea that if I do it wrong, they're going to put me through that test to make sure that I haven't hurt myself. They're going to make me drink that liquid again. Guess what? It ain't going to happen. So yeah, I've been doing pureed foods kind of ahead of schedule, but Doc told me, pace it at the rate which you are going to be comfortable. And the clears went good, the fulls went good. Now I'm in purees. I ate half of a peanut butter sandwich tonight, not pureed. I actually put peanut butter in a piece of whole wheat bread, and I folded it over, and I ate it. It took about 15 minutes for me to eat the half a sandwich, and because I chewed it, even though it was creamy peanut butter and bread, my mindset was that I really need to get that food mixed up so the peanut butter doesn't stick, and then it goes down. Guess what? It didn't stick. It went down. I'm full. The whole key to this operation is that the tool is meant to give you the full effect up here. Tell your body, hey, I'm full. I've had enough. And then it's not to cheat your body by running this right behind the food. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to have this procedure done, think about what's truly going to happen. Don't ever think that you're just, hey, I'm going to sit down and eat 4 slices of pizza and run 2 sodas behind it, because you're going to be like one of those seagulls eating Alka-Seltzer. It's not going to be good for you. It's the best thing that's happened to me. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it this way. Basically, there's no up. I'm never gonna look at a piece of cake and go, I can't put on my shorts tomorrow. I'm never gonna look at an omelet and go, I think I can eat that whole 7-egg omelet. There's none of that anymore. The tool has corrected that. So for any of you who have questions, post it. Ask me. I'll tell you as I'm going. I'm gonna be sporadic going forward. I wanted to give you the post-op. I'll even there's gonna be another video that comes a week after this, because I want to let you know how solids work. But it's not gonna be weekly after this. It's gonna be you're gonna have one more video that's gonna tell you how the solids went, and then it'll be sporadic. It'll be depending on how I feel. Hopefully you'll hear from me a lot. I'm really looking forward to the weight loss, and I have a lot of people in my corner. I want to thank my company that I work for all the support, and I want to thank my boss, and I want to thank my best friend, and I want to thank all of my family members, my sisters, my mom, my pops, my wife, my child. I love every one of you. I'm coming back, baby. If rhino skin wasn't, endangered species, I'll be getting me a rhino skin Speedo, and this time next year I'll be dancing the jig right here on YouTube. They'd be pulling it off. They'd be like, this needs to go somewhere else. This is horrible. But, yeah, and that's for, anybody who's following me that's close to me, that's for your mental block, you can think about that. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you for watching my videos and all the support, and by all means, post away if you have any questions. I love you all. Cheers.